Today we're going to take what we learned in the language of algebra video and apply it to solving word problems. Now there are 4 things that I want you to write down for solving word problems. There are 4 steps. Step 1, define the variable. What that means is determine what you're trying to find. What is the question asking you? Step 2, you're going to write an equation. Step 3, you're going to solve that equation. And step 4, check the accuracy of your answer. And what that means is, does your answer make sense? Could that be feasible? Is that possible? Make sure your answer makes sense, and make sure you also answer the problem. Sometimes you have to do something with your answer in order to find what the question is asking. Now I do want you to write these problems down today. So we're going to start with our first example. 9 less than 3 times a number is 33. Find the number. Step 1. Define the variable. Now, I know this is going to seem trivial right now, and you're going to think I don't have to do this, but please get in the habit of always defining the variable. So what are we trying to find? We're trying to find a number. So that means x, our variable, and you can use whatever variable you would like, is going to equal the number. That's it. X has to be the number. So that means every time you see the word number, you're going to plug in a variable. So let's go and set up the first expression. 9 less than 3 times a number. Well, we know 3 times a number is 3x, and 9 less than that is minus 9. Not 9 minus 3x, but 3x minus 9. Is always stands for equals 33. There is our equation. That was step 2. Step 3, solve. So this is review now. Add 9, add 9. 3x equals 42. Divide by 3. X equals 14. And does that make sense? Yes. We can take that and plug it in. 3 times 14 minus 9 does give me 33. And therefore that is my answer. Example number 2. The $500 selling price of a TV is $60 more than twice the cost. Find the cost. So the first sentence gives you information about the cost. The second sentence asks you to find the cost. So what is our x? Our x, what we're trying to find, is the cost. That means every time you see the word cost, you're going to be plugging in x. So let's start with this problem. It says the $500 selling price is. So that means we're going to start with 500. So $500 is equals 60 more than twice the cost. Well, 60 more than means plus. Twice the cost would be 2x. You could have also written that as 2x plus 60. You could have also written it as 2x plus 60 equals 500. Either one of those would be fine. All right, so let's solve this. We're going to subtract 60. This is review. We're going to get 440 equals 2x. Divide by 2. X equals 220. Now, 220, that means nothing to me. We want to find the cost. So what is the cost? The cost is $220. Could a TV cost $220? Yes. So we've checked our answer to make sure it does work. Now if you got something like $7, probably not going to work out. So make sure your answer makes sense. We, right here, defined the variable, wrote our equation, solved it, labeled and checked for accuracy. Example number 3. If Joe's age is increased by 4 times his age, the result is 40. How old is Joe? Step 1, we have to find Joe's age. So x is going to equal Joe's age. So x is going to equal Joe's age. So every time I see the word age, which here it is and here it is, we're going to plug in x. So if Joe's age is increased by 4 times his age, let's start this problem off. If Joe's age, x, is increased by plus 4 times his age is x, so it'll be 4x, The age result, or the result, is 40. So is 40 equals 40. Now in order to solve that equation, we have to first combine like terms. 1x plus 4x, which is 5x, equals 40. Divide by 5. 8. So now we have to check our solution. So 8. 8 what? How old is Joe? Joe's age is 8. Can someone be 8 years old? Absolutely. So that would be our answer. The last example is example number 4. If 3 times Jill's bowling score is increased by 100 less than twice her score, the result is 900. Find her score. What's x? X would be her score. So x represents her score. So every time you see the word score, which would be here and here, you're going to plug in an x. So now just slowly go through the sentence and write down what you know. So let's start off with, if 3 times Jill's bowling score. 3 times Jill's bowling score, what would you put? You put 3x. Is increased by. Is increased by means what are you doing? You're adding. Now here's the tricky part. 100 less than twice her score. A lot of people want to put 100 less than twice her score as 100 minus something. But if you're taking 100 less than something, what are you doing? You're subtracting it. So you're subtracting it from twice her score. So what are you going to put down for twice her score? It'd be 2x. And 100 less than that would be minus 100. And then it says the result is 900. So that'd be equals 900. So now if we solve this, we're going to be adding like terms. 3x plus 2x is 5x. Minus 100 equals 900. So we're going to add 100 on both sides. So that would be 5x equals 1,000. Divide by 5. And x equals 200. And so what is her bowling score? Jill's score, let me rewrite that. Jill's score is 200. And that would be your answer.